Hold on, I'm trying to come to the right one now. Let me see. I don't understand. I absolutely detest not using Streamlabs because it makes everything so hard every time you have to share something. Oh, you can't just drag and drop. Hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Okay. What are we going to do? It's too late. We can't do it. Nothing to do about it. Now, what am I looking for? Hi, Pudding. Nicole. Teacup. Mary Beth. Danielle. Karen Ellie. Harry Scallion. Good morning. Luca. Robin. Hello there. We're back. Shay Shay. Hi. Patch. Hello there. I hope everything went good. Yeah. You've never had that done? You're afraid of, oh, it's no pain. It's no pain. That's not painful. You should get it done. Veronica, Gigi, Belly Dancer. Veronica R, I got you. Okay, hold on. Angie Jones. Isabel, everybody's getting back in here. Jen Bulger, T. Prang. Hold on a second. Okay. I moved to, whoops. Oh gosh, let's see. Maggie Hughes, hi. How come? Oh, let me put the new thing in Slack because people might be trying to use the stupid old link. Let me delete this old message. Delete, delete. Okay. All right, let me see what we have here. Can you make sure? No, but so, I hear flapping over here or something. That's okay. I want to make sure. Something flapping. I'm online, yeah.
You guys told me.
Well, we just got on because we had the stupid Streamlabs buffered again, and I had to get back on. We haven't even begun to talk about anything yet.
No, I'm
Hmm.
Don't worry, he's fine. He can't get out. He likes it.
Hi, 6-1. Yeah, I'm fine. It's Bink. Yeah, no,
Who was there, Lisa?
who?
Let me say hello to anybody.
What?
Oh, that's delayed action, honey. Look.
No, it's,
Hello, everybody.
yeah, of course it's delayed action on that, from this, that to that. All right. Okay, let me see now. Lisa D is there. Okay, how did he know Lisa D was there? He must have seen her. I didn't even see her yet. Hi, Lisa D. Honey Hush. Kevin Leonard, Carolyn, please read Ivy Lynn's comment, please. Okay, Angie. I just watched, just letting you know. Oh yeah, they do that all the time, Ivy Lynn. They have those girls right there. It's yeah. Let me see. Let me go into his. Hold on. Let me go in his thing. They do it to everybody. Even Davita said she gets, you get them, they have their avatar. They go like, I really like this. Or some of them say, I need a boyfriend. And usually after you go and hit them a while, they end up in your spam. But that's, oh my gosh, it's so annoying. Let me go into his thing. I should have his right up here. And for Luke, let me remember what he is. All right, which video is it on? The latest, oh, the snake video you said, okay. Videos. Comments. Oh, I don't see it. Oh, this one? Okay, the one, all right. So report. Yep, pornography. Okay. All right. Done. All right. All right, let me go back to. Okay, good. All right, so that's done. Hi, Sharon, Poetry Pebbles, to Scooter, Gigi, I got you, Claire. Hi, Claire, haven't seen you in a long time. Nice to see you back. Robin's back, Claire's back. Keep feeling something on my leg. Hi, Davita. Davita, okay, Davita, I have to talk to you. I went to Dollar Tree today, okay? I don't know what farmhouse calendar you are talking about. Are you talking about a calendar? You need to tell me. You need to tell me, because I don't know what you mean. And I was going to go to the other Dollar Tree on the way home, And by the time I left Walmart, it was too late. Can you believe that? I couldn't even get to 2 Dollar Trees. Only got to 1. And I was really upset about that. But then Walmart was having this clearance on the fleece, and I fleeced out on it. I got a lot of fleece because I have a lot of plans for Rocky for the liner, lots of plans. It was only like $1.50 for big bolts of fleece, whatchamacallit, non-pull or whatever, so you can't get a little claws in it. But there was something else I was going to tell you. Oh gosh, what was it? Oh, and then they had these lots of storage clearance, and I only bought 2 things. I should have bought more of those. Couldn't. I didn't have enough carts. It was all discombobulation. But listen, I want to talk to you about that haul with Mama Ames. So Mama Ames, if you hear me and you've just shopped at the Dollar Tree, don't haul your stuff. Davita, don't haul your stuff, and I'm not going to haul my stuff. And I want to go on with 3 of us on, and if Auntie Cuckoo, but I doubt she's recovered yet. I thought it would be fun if we did it like this, and I'll just explain it, and you guys can say if it would be fun or not. If there were like 3 of us on panel, and we'd have what we had called like under us, so nobody would see it. And then let's say Davita would go first, and she would say, oh, I got this. She'd pick one product that she got. I got this at the Dollar Tree. And then Mama Ames and I would look, and we'd say we had it or we didn't. And then so like say Mama Ames said, oh my gosh, I got the same, I did the same thing. And then I did the same. But if we didn't, we just see how we shop the same without planning it and without doing anything like that. And California, Virginia, New York. So, and we would do it live. So I won't haul this stuff, Davita. And then I need to know when you and Mama Ames can get your stuff together. Carolyn, do you have your heater on? Never have your heater plugged in the same. No. My heater's not on. No, it's not that cold yet, honey. Hush. Not that cold. They're never in the same. Hi, Lacey Alice. That sounds fun. Well, I have to see about how is Auntie Cuckoo doing, Davita? Oh no, she just did a whole. Did she just do one? No, she won't be able to do it. She just hauled it up. She hauled everything off, Lynn. She got which calendars? I saw the calendars. Did she say she was getting them for decoupage or to frame them or anything? I think I know the ones she got. Are they like regular calendars and they have big sayings on them? I didn't get any. I don't know. I just didn't. I said those would look maybe nice framed or so. I don't know. I just didn't. I have a hard time pulling the trigger now on some certain things. But Davita's been telling me about this farmhouse calendar. I don't know what kind it is. You have new stuff? I have new stuff. But now Ivy Lynn is saying something like, Mama Ames just went in and hauled a whole bunch. Was it recently, Ivy Lynn? Oh, okay, good. Mama Ames, listen, if you just went to the Dollar Tree, don't haul your stuff, please. Hi, Lisa S. Did you decide? No, Kathy, and we have to, and I'm just, you don't even understand what's going on. It's ridiculous. The delivery times, and we thought that it would buy us some time doing that whole defrost freaky stuff. It's already starting to warm up in there. So it's not buying us any time. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know what we're going to do. So I'm going to have to get serious this weekend. And I don't know. Jimmy said we're going to be going back to the coolers with the ice. It's crazy. I don't know. All right. Yeah, we should get some more likes. Could we get a few more likes, please? Can we get those likes up to like 75 at least? That would be really nice. Hi, Carol Boyce. Hi, Julianne. Okay, so I'm sorry if I missed anyone. Caroline Connor, hi. Caroline Connor, that story, yeah. Do you want to come on and talk? Do you want to come on now and talk about it? Did you get my email? Let me know if you want to come on now and talk about it, or you want to talk about it another time, or whatever. You want to fill us in on it, because I need some cliff notes and stuff. Hey, Tico. Choking on ashes, hello. Kathy, I got you, right? Okay. Hi, Michaela. Hi, let me know, Caroline Connor. Flower Girl Phillips, hello there. But no balls today. Scooter, did you find balls today? No balls. You know what, Scooter? You want to add insult to injury? Hi, Trish Diggins. I did get an email. If we are slow on headlines, No, but I mean, did you want to discuss the case? Let me just say something really fast. You want to add insult to injury, Scooter? Guess what? I went to Walmart. They had one case of the old balls. Guess what? They raised the price. $6.97 a ball now. I didn't buy any. I did not buy one. Jimmy said, why didn't you buy one? Why didn't you buy them? What if you don't get other ones? I said, I don't care. I said, I'm fed up with them. They raised the price. They're the old balls. Hi, Liza. You're not late. We didn't even start yet. Hi, Kathy Martinez. Hi, Teacup. Hey, Extra Good Citizen. So do you want to talk about it or not, Caroline? I'll tell you. Okay, I'll just share it with you. Can you make up your mind if you want to come on and talk about it? Because then I'll share it. I'll read the story. So someone in Indiana okay, so Caroline Connor, let me get this out because I was on my other computer. Oh my goodness, why won't this? Hang on. All right, so I can, but all I know is what I wrote. Terence worked there and is really involved with the case, so I thought, well, yeah, he would be great. Is he willing to come on? If he wants to come on, but he's probably not up now, right? Okay, so anyway, Caroline, find out. If you come on another night, that's fine. That'll be great. She said, my friend, this is Caroline Connor writing this, my friend's granddaughter was left to die in a prison cell in Fort Wayne, Indiana. It just happened. She had a very progressive form of MS and self-medicated. So she was picked up on a drug charge. They listed her as Black, and she is half white and half Filipino. She considers herself White Island Pacific. They turned their backs and let her die. And then you sent me a link, okay, to a major media article. State police probe jail death of woman held in isolation. And again, this is Columbia City, Indiana. State police are investigating the death of a mother of 4 who was found unresponsive last weekend in a cell in a northeastern Indiana jail where she was being held in isolation. 32-year-old Tia Lynn Myers died Saturday at the Whitley County Jail after the Fort Wayne woman was discovered unresponsive in her isolated holding cell. The Journal-Gazette reports that Indiana State Police say the Whitley County coroner is conducting a death investigation, including toxicology testing to determine Myers' cause of death. She was being held at the jail in Columbia City on drug-related charges at the time of her death. Okay, that's the one you sent me. And then she said, so here's the backstory why the race is important. The same department settled out of court for discrimination against Terence McKinney. It's despicable what they put him through. Here is his story. Okay, and this is, by all accounts, Terence McKinney is the epitome of the All-American, a decorated veteran and family man, of Fort Wayne, Indiana native. He became the first U.S. Army recruiter to be awarded the Indiana Army National Guard Soldier of the Year. A college graduate, he married his sweetheart, Courtney, and became the first and only African-American employee of the Whitley County, Indiana Sheriff's Department. After his time in the military, law enforcement was his natural next step. What he didn't anticipate was the racism he would face from his coworkers and from the sheriff himself. 9 months after he was hired, he was fired on trumped-up charges by Sheriff Mark Hodges. McKinney sued the sheriff's office in U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Indiana, claiming race discrimination. The district court granted summary judgment for the office of the sheriff against McKinney, which was reversed and remanded back down to the district court. The now retired distinguished former Chief Justice of the Seventh Circuit Court of Appeals, Richard Posner, was so outraged by the Sheriff Hodges' dishonesty and obvious racism, he asked the sheriff's attorney if Sheriff Mark Hodges was a liar or an idiot. Here is Terence McKinney describing his legal nightmare journey of injustice and discrimination. Okay, so this is a video, I think. Our news team visits with Terence McKinney and his lawyers, Robert Owen Vegler and Rachel Gwynn, to discuss the unique aspects of this case, the legal challenges they faced in this case, and the current struggle against racism and going on now across the country. Okay. So, okay. I don't think I can show this video right now because it's not mine. And I can give you the link and that what's going on. It's too big. The link's too big. Okay. Let's see. I wonder if he would let us see. We'd have to get his permission to show. He has a Facebook video too that he just made, but we'd have to get his permission to show that. Hi, Judy. So what is it that they have a petition now or something, right? That they're trying to get. Let's see. Terence is helping my family's friend, the family of Tia, to get signatures for the Attorney General to look into this death. He could not stand by and watch what looks like racially motivated intentional neglect. Terence has said that he would come on and talk about it. Oh, I see. I didn't see this. Okay, yes. If you would like to have him as a guest, of course, of course. Yeah, absolutely. He is super sweet, and he reached out to the family knowing something was up once she was listed as Black. Let me know. We need signatures. Okay. Yeah. Well, just let me know when he can come on. If he could come on now, he could come on, but I doubt he's up, right? Okay. I have an invitation from Jones Joy. They sent me an invitation. I got to do my video tomorrow. I have to. Jones Joy. Don't forget Jones Joy. And please, if you have not subscribed to Jones Joy, please subscribe to Jones Joy on YouTube. We're trying desperately to help them out. Oh, you'll check? Okay. Yeah, just let me know. Let me know. He can definitely come on and talk about it. Extra good. All right, so let me go. Let's see what's going on in headlines while Carolyn's checking on that. Caroline. Now, supposedly, let's look at the Sophie case. Michael and his wife are going on some, I think it's a Facebook Live tomorrow with someone. So he's going to keep it up. Keep it up. Oh, look, there's something about that. Remember that case with the teen that pushed the log that killed the photographer in Ohio? I don't know if this is something new. Yeah, it is. It's a new development in the case. One of the two teenage boys that was charged with pushing the 74-pound log off the cliff where it hit the photographer and killed her has taken a plea deal. Jaden Churchos, 17, pleaded guilty in Hocking County Common Pleas Court involuntary manslaughter in the September 2nd, 2019 death of Victoria Schaefer, 44, a mother of 4 children. Schaefer had been taking senior pictures for a local high school at Old Man's Cave section of Hocking Hills State Park where the incident took place. And Jaden and buddy Jordan Buckley, who were both 16 years old at the time, were charged with murder and reckless homicide and ordered to stand trial as adults. Those 2 charges were dropped for Jaden as part of the plea deal. And Hocking County Common Pleas Court Judge John T. Wallace agreed to transfer the case back to juvenile court for sentencing. Wallace has recommended that Jaden serve 3 to 4.5 years in a juvenile detention facility. Buckley is expected to plead to the same deal when he appears in court on September 25th, and both would be sentenced in juvenile court on October 15th. Jordan and Jaden are accused of moving the 6-foot log more than 40 feet from where it rested to the edge of the 75-foot cliff and then pushing it over the edge. That day at Old Man's Cave, this is Jaden speaking. He offered this apology. That day at Old Man's Cave, I never would have imagined that my actions would result in this, he said. I have thought about the fact that I caused someone's death every day since it happened, and I will carry that with me for the rest of my life. I appreciate the kindness of Ms. Schaefer's family, the Attorney General's office, and the prosecutor's office in giving me a second chance. I realize that nothing I say can bring Ms. Schaefer back, but I am truly sorry. Fritz Schaefer, Victoria Schaefer's husband of 21 years, was in court on Wednesday and said he would speak at the final sentencing. Okay. Okay, here's something. Oh, no, I'm in Zoom now. That's what I've got to do now. Hold on a minute. I've got to share the screen. Hang on. Where's my... Okay, so I'm hoping, why isn't that? Let's make that large. Okay. Father kidnaps and kills 6-month-old baby and her tot sister and leaves them under a tarp in the family yard. Texas, again. Texas man apparently in a custody dispute, another custody dispute, is accused of killing his 2 children before turning the gun on himself. Hays County Sheriff's Office deputies arrived at the home off of Boulder Bluff in St. Marcos on August 27th after a call to police concerning custody issues. Haley Engelman, the mother of 4 young daughters, contacted authorities when her ex, 30-year-old Kyle Brandon Grebe, took 2 of the children and fled. According to police, Grebe was the father of Haley's youngest 2 children. Haley said Grebe stayed overnight at her residence, and while there, he told her that he planned to take the children from her. Haley told police that she woke up the following morning and could not find her youngest 2 daughters. When she asked Grebe where they were, he reportedly pointed to a bathroom. When Haley looked in the bathroom, no one was there. Around the same time, Grebe reportedly darted from the house, prompting Haley to call authorities for help. As police began searching for the children, family members showed up at the home. A deputy heard one of them exclaim, "There's a body out there." Deputies searched the yard and found 6-month-old Caroline Engelman and 2-year-old Amaya Engelman deceased under a tarp with obvious gunshot wounds to the head. A deputy spotted Grebe laying next to the tarp with a shotgun wound to his head. All 3 were pronounced dead. Investigators said Grebe shot the children before shooting himself. Meanwhile, a GoFundMe page has been set up to help the family obtain transportation and new housing. That's terrible. Okay, and then we have a missing woman. It's just the vein of everything, right? Kids killed, missing people. So hopefully that's sharing the right one. Okay. So now let's see. We have woman has argument with her boyfriend, vanishes after leaving friend a voicemail. This is in Louisiana. They're looking for a woman who reportedly has not been seen or heard from since last week. Citing New Orleans police, WVUE reported that Danielle Garrett, age 27, left a voicemail for her friend on September 12th. The friend reportedly tried to call Garrett back, but the call was declined before it went straight to voicemail. The friend ultimately contacted Garrett's mother, who in turn reached out to Garrett's boyfriend. The boyfriend allegedly said he didn't know where Garrett was and claimed that he has not seen or heard from her since they got into an argument. It is not immediately known what the alleged argument was about. It's also unclear what Garrett said in the voicemail she reportedly left for the friend. She's described as 5 feet, 8 inches tall, weighing about 160 pounds. She has brown eyes, brown hair. She has tattoos on the top of both feet, on her back, and on her left bicep. Police say Garrett vanished from New Orleans' 5th District. They said she drives a 2005 Ford Escape with Michigan license plates EHB 0728. Anyone with information regarding Danielle Garrett's whereabouts should call the New Orleans 5th District Detectives at 504-658-6050. Okay, and then remember the the guy we talked about that stabbed his partner Tammy in the bathtub and then ate her organs. Well, let's see what happened today in court is that he's claiming that 2 other guys did this. An Indiana man accused of brutally murdering his ex-wife and cutting out parts of her organs with a jigsaw took the stand in his own defense on Thursday, telling the court that 2 men broke into Tammy Jo Blanton's house that day and knocked him unconscious and killed her. Tammy, 46, was found in the bathtub of her Jeffersonville, Indiana home on September 11, 2014. She had 25 stab wounds and blunt force injuries on her mouth, throat, chest, and fingers. Joseph Oberhansley, 39, allegedly told detectives that he cooked and ate the parts of her body that he cut out. Oberhansley's afternoon testimony came after he twice interjected that a detective's testimony during the morning as speculation, prompting Clark County Circuit Court Judge Vicki Carmichael to briefly clear the courtroom. When he took the stand after lunch, Oberhansley told the story he reportedly mentioned as he was led into the courthouse on Friday, the first day of the trial. "I'm not guilty of these charges," he said, saying 2 other men were the guilty parties. Oberhansley said on the stand that the 2 men were already in Tammy's house when he arrived, that one of them had a gun, and that he saw one of them stab Tammy with a knife. They knocked him unconscious, he said, and when he woke up, he grabbed a knife because he feared they could still be in the house. They stabbed her 25 times, but they only knock you out, Clark County Prosecutor Jeremy Mull said. Why? Oberhansley replied that he didn't know. As for his alleged confession, Oberhansley said, "After 3 hours of talking with police, I just started going along with the detectives." In that confession, Oberhansley said he broke into Tammy's home after she changed the locks, and he kicked in the bathroom door after she locked herself inside, trying to get away, prosecutor said. And then he said he raped her and he held her captive while savagely mutilating her, eventually stabbing her to death and using an electric jigsaw to remove parts of her head, brain, and lung, which he ate, prosecutor said. In testimony on Wednesday, a forensic scientist said that DNA found on several items found at the crime scene matched both the suspect and the victim, and they included a frying pan, a kitchen tong, a dinner plate, a knife, various utensils, and a shirt found on the bathroom floor. Additionally, Nicole Hoffman testified that seminal fluid matching the suspect was on the victim. Oberhansley's first trial in August of 2019 was declared a mistrial after a witness for the state brought up his criminal past during questioning by the prosecution. Oh gosh, here's Ohio again. It seems that we're going like in Texas, Ohio, Florida, Texas, Ohio, Florida. Did anybody notice that? And this is like, I think this is the 3rd murder-suicide in Ohio in recent weeks, right? That we've covered alone. Hold on. A young Ohio woman and her husband are dead after what police suspect was a murder-suicide. I just want to make sure that it's showing the correct. Is it still stuck on the, hold on. It's not changing the pictures for you? Oh my gosh, this is why I can't stand using this. I'm sorry. I've got to stop and start every time. Okay, that was bad. All right. Let me stop. Share. Sorry about that it didn't change the pictures. That's why I hate using Zoom. Okay, sorry. Now we should have the right pictures. I'm hoping, I just want to make sure that I think we do. Hopefully. A young Ohio woman and her husband are dead after what police suspect was a murder-suicide, according to the Lima News. Mickey Star, age 27, and 29-year-old Zachary Star were found dead at home in Lima early Wednesday evening. According to the report, both had suffered gunshot wounds. Detective Sergeant Jason Garlock of the Lima Police Department told the news outlet that investigators believe Zachary fatally shot his wife and then he killed himself. Garlock said that police who responded to the home followed a report of a shooting and indicated that one or both of the defendants had posted messages on social media that support a murder-suicide theory. We had information from family members that there were some social media messages that gave us indication that's what we're probably looking at right now, Garlock said. It's not clear if family members who had seen the social media messages contacted police with concerns or if authorities learned of the social media posts after police discovered the bodies. Both Zachary and Mickey appeared to be active on social media until not long before their deaths. They frequently and recently posted on each other's pages with affectionate comments. The Facebook profiles also indicate that the young couple has young children, but it's not clear if any of the children were present at the scene on Wednesday evening. Where are the children? Let's see if we can find out where these kids are. Let's see here. Okay, this is the house. Now I'm gonna have to stop the share and restart it. Let's see here. It said, let's see if what about these children? Mickey Star had been an endoscopy technician at Mercy Health, St. Rita's Medical Center since August of 2019, according to her LinkedIn profile. She graduated from Rhodes State College in 2019. She had owned the Fort Avenue home since March of 2017. The former Mickey Marling graduated from Alida High School in 2012. The two first met in May of 2012 and married in June of 2017, according to Zachary Star's Facebook page, which is full of photos of the couple with their children. The couple had a son July of 2013, so he'd be 7 years old, and a daughter in March of 2019. According to the birth announcements, they also had a stillborn child in 2016. Well, where are these children? Yeah, I don't know where the kids are and why they would. Yeah, I guess. Let's see what else we have here now. Okay. Okay. Pull this over. Just here. Okay. So, an Alaska dentist extracted a patient's tooth while riding on a hoverboard. And he's been sentenced to 12 years behind bars for the stunt and other really bad crimes. That's lovely. Seth Lookhart was sentenced on Monday in Anchorage Superior Court on dozens of charges that stemmed from his actions that ranged from his scooting antics to Medicaid fraud and removing a patient's teeth without their permission. He was convicted back in January on charges of reckless endangerment, illegally practicing dentistry, and medical assistance fraud. In reviewing all this over and over again, I have the visceral response, "You darn near killed people," Judge Michael Wolverton said in handing down the sentence. The court heard testimony of the trial from patient Veronica Wilhelm, who was sedated when he was recorded performing her tooth extraction on a hoverboard in July of 2016. In the cell phone video, Lookhart could be seen riding away from the procedure with his hands triumphantly in the air. He allegedly texted a video of the stunt to at least 8 people, joking that it was a new standard of care. Lookhart, whose dental license was suspended in 2017, was also ordered by the judge not to practice medicine during his 10-year probation once he's released from prison. Okay. That's a weird one. Oh, here we go. What did we? Texas, Ohio, Florida. Florida woman was arrested on murder charges Wednesday, shortly after her 6-year-old son was found dead in an extended stay hotel room. The Orange County Sheriff's Office said Avion Borner died after being found unresponsive in a bathtub in LeBrion's Wilson's room at the Key Suites in Orlando. There was water in the tub when deputies found little Avion. Before Avion's body was found, surveillance cameras captured Wilson, 26, pulling the boy across the street towards Lake Tyler. Wilson was filmed returning to the hotel alone a short time later. She reportedly went back to the lake roughly 30 minutes later. Upon returning, she was seen on camera appearing to be carrying Avion's limp body over her shoulder, heading back to their hotel room. An hour and a half later, she reportedly left the hotel room alone and walked back to Lake Tyler. Witnesses said she took off her clothes and entered the water nude. She allegedly refused to get out of the lake and kept saying, "God forgive me." Bystanders and Orange County Fire Rescue members eventually pulled Wilson from the water, and once out of the lake, deputies overheard Wilson say, "I think I killed my child." The Key Suites complex manager and Avion's grandmother, who also lives at the hotel, ultimately found Avion unresponsive in the tub. He was pronounced dead at the hospital. A witness and the witness's daughter told police that they were with Wilson and her son shortly before the fatal incident. The witness said her daughter and Avion were playing in the courtyard while she and Wilson talked. The witness claimed everything seemed normal until 2:30 p.m. when Wilson abruptly grabbed Avion by the arm and said they had to leave. Wilson, who was uninjured, was placed under arrest After being cleared from the hospital, officials have not yet disclosed Avion's cause of death. Terrible. Okay, so we've got okay, so a little 7-year-old girl currently in the hospital after she was brutally beaten reportedly told doctors not to cure her as she was tired of being hurt at home. The Yucatan Journal reports that the child, identified only as Yaz, is currently at the Hospital de las Margaritas. Margaritas. I can't remember Margaritas. Is that really Hospital de las Margaritas in Puebla, Mexico? Okay, this is in Puebla, Mexico. Doctors noted that she had internal bleeding, a collapsed lung, burn marks on her back, cigarette burns on her arms and hands, and signs of sexual assault. I want to die. I don't want to go back to my parents so that they keep hitting me, the little girl said. A neighbor reportedly took the little girl to the hospital after witnessing the mistreatment. Yaz is said to be in critical condition. There have been at least 3 other occasions in which Yaz was physically harmed, the outlet reports, and no arrests were made until this month. In August, surgeons had to do a graft on the burns to the child's buttocks that were so severe it destroyed part of the muscle. In April, she underwent surgery for intestinal damage, and in February, she was admitted to the hospital with cuts on her legs. Her father allegedly said the little girl's mother caused the cuts. In January, reports of sexual violence reportedly surfaced. The child's uncle is reportedly on the run after being accused of sexually assaulting the child. The children's parents, identified as Rafael N. and Alejandra N., were detained on September 3rd as the investigation continues, and they've been charged with family violence and child abandonment. Authorities are now investigating the death of Yaz's 3-year-old little sister who passed away in June. Her official cause of death was listed as accidental asphyxiation. The Department of Family Integrity, DIF, has now pushed to reopen the case. Meanwhile, Frida Guerrera, a women's rights activist, is pushing for additional justice. Frida, according to Proceso, feels that the child's mother was also a victim of domestic violence and feared for her life. If the Puebla authorities had done their job since January, which was the first moment that there were indications that the little girl had suffered sexual violence, the girl would not be in the hospital right now, says Mitzi. And Mitzi, her little sister, would not be dead. Frida said, of course, there is institutional responsibility in this. Very sad. Let's hope she recovers. Gets to a good place. Both Zachary and Mika. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. We're in the, oh no, I'm sorry. Okay, never mind. I was reading the story I just read. Okay. So here we have the parents of a 2-month Alabama girl have been charged with aggravated child abuse after the infant stopped breathing and was rushed to the hospital where doctors found she had 12 fractured ribs and a healing broken wrist. Kyler Matthew Markley, 22, and Michaela Lee Allen, 19, both of Gadsden, were arrested September 3rd. Sheriff Jonathan Horton said the Department of Human Resources received a report in July about that the baby had stopped breathing at their home and was taken to the local hospital before being transferred to Children's of Alabama in Birmingham. Their doctor said the injuries to the baby had taken place at least on 3 different occasions. The little girl was in the custody of Markley and Allen at the time, investigators said, and the parents could not explain the injuries. Markley and Allen were jailed on $50,000 bond with conditions. They were allowed no contact with the victim and no unsupervised contact with any child under the age of 18. Jail records show both were released on the same day they were arrested. The baby is safe and doing better, the sheriff's office said. Brothers were arrested years after brutally murdering their disabled mom and daughter. On Tuesday, police arrested a second suspect in the 2013 slayings of a Michigan mother and her 11-year-old daughter. The Clinton Township Police Department said on Facebook that they and the U.S. Marshal Service apprehended Henry Johnson, 35, at his Detroit apartment. Johnson is facing homicide, open murder charges for allegedly killing Tina Geiger and Christina Geiger, who were reportedly found stabbed in separate rooms of their home at the Parkway Village Apartments. According to the Macomb Daily, Tina Geiger, age 47, and her daughter were developmentally disabled. Tina Geiger was reportedly able to function on her own. Mr. Henry Johnson was taken into custody by the Clinton Township Police detectives along with the U.S. Marshals. Mr. Johnson was lodged at the Clinton Township Police Department until his arraignment on Wednesday, September 16th. Mr. Johnson was arraigned on a 2-count felony warrant for homicide, open murder in connection to the 2013 murders of Ms. Tina Geiger and her daughter, Chrissy Geiger. Mr. Johnson received a $500,000 cash bond and was transported to the Macomb County Jail. The news outlet reported that the Geigers regularly met with a social worker who became concerned when the mother and daughter were unreachable. An employee of the apartment complex ultimately discovered the pair's bodies. On August 13th, Johnson's brother, Tony Johnson, age 40, was charged with murdering Tina Geiger and Christina Geiger. The Macomb Daily reported that Tony Johnson was identified as a suspect, and after he provided fingerprints during an arrest for driving a stolen vehicle, a source told the Detroit Free Press that a bloody handprint on the wall of the apartment was linked to him. Henry Johnson reportedly lived in the same apartment complex as the Geigers, and he moved days after the double slaying. Surveillance footage from a nearby 7-Eleven shows the brothers interacting with the Geigers shortly before they were last seen, according to the Free Press. Clinton Township Police say there were no signs of forced entry into the Geigers' apartment, and Tina Geiger was reportedly found dead in the living room, while her daughter was located in a bedroom. A motive remains unclear in the case. Police previously indicated that a murder weapon had not been recovered, and Henry Johnson's bond was set at $500,000. It was reported that Tony Johnson was referred for a mental evaluation, a competency hearing, and preliminary examination are scheduled for November 30th. Okay, and then we'll just do this last one. There's a lot of other really horrific cases of kids. It's just too much, I think, for tonight. Okay. So the family of an abducted UPS driver who was killed in a police shootout files suit against multiple law enforcement agencies. The family of a UPS driver who was killed in a hail of bullets last December after his truck was hijacked by jewelry store robbers has filed suit against the multiple law enforcement agencies involved in the shootout on a busy Florida highway, which was broadcast live on local television. Frank Ordonez, 27, was on his first day doing deliveries alone and was covering a co-worker's shift when the two robbers abducted him and fled in his truck. After a 25-mile chase in the middle of rush hour traffic, the UPS truck slowed to a stop on Miramar Parkway. As television cameras broadcast live from helicopters, police approached using stopped vehicles as shields, and gunfire erupted. When it was all over, the two suspects were dead, along with Ordonez, a recently divorced father of two, and Richard Cutshaw, an innocent bystander inside a car caught up in the madness. The 34-page complaint filed Monday in Broward County names as defendants the Miami-Dade Police Department, the Broward County Sheriff's Office, the Florida Highway Patrol, and the police departments of Miramar, Doral, and Pembroke Pines. Attorneys Adam Finkel and Michael Haggard filed the lawsuit on behalf of Ordonez's family and Carlos Lara, another innocent bystander hit by bullets during the shootout but survived. As a result of the defendant's negligent implementation of its policies, the chances of resolving the hostage scenario and rescuing Frank Ordonez alive was eliminated, the lawsuit says. As for Lara, the lawsuit says he suffered bodily injury resulting in pain and suffering, disability, disfigurement, mental anguish, aggravation of a pre-existing condition, loss of the capacity for the enjoyment of life, expenses of hospitalization, medical and nursing care and treatment, and the loss of earnings. The Ordonez and Lara families and the public have the right to know what happened and how law enforcement reacted on this tragic day. Finkel and Haggard said in a statement, it is in their best interest of this very emotional case for the Ordonez and Lara families that no further comment beyond this statement is given at this time. As more evidence is released, the families and our attorneys will grant interviews. What happened that day should never have occurred. And we're gonna stop that. True crime headlines. Now that's like a lot. Now where's that? Okay. Okay, so Caroline Connor, they use citizens as shields, extra good citizen said. There is a video of it. I was okay, Pink. I'll tell you about it in a minute, but it was just long because they had everything wrong about, so I was there a long time. Carolyn, the news is terrible, but I thank you for the update. Yeah, it's pretty bad. You should see the cases. There's a horrific one in Pennsylvania with a 12-year-old. It's horrible. Hi, Jeanette. He must be asleep. Okay, yeah, just let him know when he wants to come. Let me know when he wants to come on. My game is falling. Now, what time is it? We can open up the panel if anybody wants to come on and talk about anything. Anything you want to get off your chest or anything. Come on. Somebody said that, remember this? Somebody said they sent me a Dear Mommy letter. There was no Dear Mommy letter, but anybody that wants to come up for any reason can come up. Why is my thingy not showing up my. Invite, why is it not showing up? So what does this go faster? Does that make me go in this? Am I in fast mode? Maybe we won't have so much of a delay. What does this mean? Go faster. Go faster. I don't know what's going on, but I don't know why I can't. I don't know why my, all right, don't get scared now. Because I'm going to just, nothing's going to happen to you guys. I'm just going to end this meeting and start, but you stay right where you are. You're just going to see a blue screen for a minute. You don't